Welcome back to Movie Chat. I'm Steve, and at this time of recording, it's -5 in the morning, so hence the jumper. You know, it is quite cold outside, guys, so please do wrap up warm. This video is a pickup video from stuff that I've picked up over the weekend. We went to Moreton up on the Wirral, and then we went into Birkenhead. Moreton's great if you live up this way. It's full of charity shops, and yeah, you get some really good pickups up there most of the time. Unfortunately, this time Moreton let us down. There wasn't much that we picked up in the way from there. We were looking more for ourselves more than the reselling side of things, but yeah, there wasn't much to pick up. So, we'll best thing about Morton was the Weatherspoons lunch and a nice cup of coffee. Sorry, hot chocolate. Nice hot chocolate on a very cold, snowy day. Yeah, so it just filled us up and warmed us up very nicely. So we went into Birkenhead. That was always the plan, to go to Birkenhead as well. We do quite well up in Birkenhead. The first thing I did pick up in Morton though was two copies of the complete series of Pinky Blinders on Blu-ray, £10 each. Now, I sent a picture to little Steve, and his copy is on his way because he wanted one. So that's on his way, and it should be in time for Christmas for him. So hope you enjoy it, matey. And I picked up a copy for myself because when I scanned it, it was £20 pick or £20 trading for CEX. As you know, I had a bad experience in CEX in Warrington, so fingers crossed the one in Birkenhead wouldn't let me down and give me better service. The first thing I picked up in Birkenhead, though, was in an autism charity shop. A is the word it's called. New charity shop in Birkenhead, definitely worth a visit if you've not been. You know, it's got some good stuff. It's got too much stuff, if you know what I mean. It's all crammed. You have to have a good route. However, I did pick up a copy of The Green Lantern on Blu-ray. Now, it did confuse me a little bit, and I know it says it's triple play because you get the digital copy as well as the DVD and Blu-ray. So when I opened it up, I was like, it's only the Blu-ray, it's only the DVD. Where's the Blu-ray? But then it's hiding on the other side there. So I'm not sure if it's already been used or not, but there's the code. There you go, that's long enough. Go and use the code. It's on Warner Brothers, so yeah, you should still be active, I think. But yeah, I really enjoy this film, and I know it gets a bad rap, and I know Ryan Reynolds takes the piss out of himself for it as well. But I really did enjoy the film, and I can't wait for new Green Lantern content. Obviously, fix the CGI suit, but other than that, it left it in a place where it could be easily picked up. Um, when I went into CEX and Birkenhead, this is the way to serve your customers. Okay, they had one queue, regardless if you were buying or you're selling, so everybody knew where to be. You went in, we gave them a copy of the Pinky Blinders. He scanned it. He went, yeah, 20 quid voucher, brilliant. He went through the whole rigmarole of unsealing it, and that always tears me apart inside when they unseal new content to check the discs. I know they've got to do it. They've got to make sure everything's in there and stuff. But when you're taking something brand new into a store and they unseal it in front of you, your heart just drops. Yeah, and you know, we traded it in. You know, we got the voucher. I went off to have a look at what I could buy because you know me, money burns a hole in my pocket, and therefore I have to spend it as soon as I get it. So yeah, this is what I've picked up. So I picked up Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, and Ghostbusters Afterlife. Okay. Um, Now I do enjoy the first two Ghostbusters films, and I'll have to give Afterlife another try because I didn't enjoy it. I found it too nostalgic and pulling on those heartstrings a bit too much of the original Ghostbusters fans, and I don't know if it was trying to make up for the 2016 Ghostbusters that flopped. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one another try. Well, Afterlife another try anyway. I know I enjoy the first two films, but that was £8. So that was £8 out of me 20 spent. And then when I saw this, you know, we've talked about the old style comic book movies, the 80s and 90s movies. And we've talked about this a couple of times on the channel, the Toxic Avenger. Now, I picked this one up and I was umming and ahhing with this one. Because I was like, am I picking it up because it's making me relive my childhood, or am I picking it up because I want a copy and I want to own it? Lana said, are you going to watch it more than once? And I said, probably. And she said, we'll pick it up. It is £15, you know. So doing the math, I overspent by £3, but I've bought two great films. One was a box set for £8. I've got this is a great film, 15 quid. You know, it's more than I normally would have paid if I was buying it myself. But like I say, it was on a £20 voucher, so it didn't feel so bad. Now, bearing in mind, I'd already sold something, so I've got a voucher. So, you know, I'm in the same predicament that I was in Warrington. However, with the one queue, it was great. You know, that all the staff were busy, everybody knew where they were, we all had our place in the queue, and these two members of staff come out with like tablets and said, is anyone just buying? Yeah, we are. So we jumped from the middle of the queue right to the front. They took the boxes off me. They went and got the Blu-rays and put them in the cases for me. They took the vouchers off me. You know, they did it all there in on the tablet. You know, they took payment on the card machine. There was no fuss whatsoever. You know, and this is a great way of customer service. Make my experience better. You know, and yeah, it did. It made me feel so much better about CEX. They should have a staff trading with Warrington and take them up there and train them how to do the job. You know, give that customer service. The other week on the live stream, you know, just after I reviewed Dredd, Carl Urban's Dredd, and little Steve produced his copy of Judge Dredd on Blu-ray. Now, you would have seen the fact I was quite jealous of that, and I really do enjoy Judge Dredd. I enjoy the film. I said that on the Carl Urban thing. So, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I went and got my own copy. You know, I bought my own copy and it arrived yesterday. So, I can't wait to delve into this one, give this one another try. So, between the Toxic Avenger, Judge Dredd, and Ghostbusters, and then I've also got here Green Lantern, that's my weekend sorted in those four cases, you know. And yeah, you know me, I don't really do Christmas movies, although I did watch Violent Night recently, so go and watch that 60-second review. Yeah, that's my pickups. Now, if you'd like this sort of content, please do hit the like button on YouTube for it, because that helps YouTube push our content out to other people. It kicks in the algorithms and it says, yes, people are watching our channel. While you're there, if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button as well. We are currently sitting at 372 subscribers. So we are slowly moving to the 1,000 subscriber mark. We are getting there. We have jumped up dramatically in the last month, which is great, and thank you for all the support and all the new watchers on the channel. And yeah, it means a lot to Steve and I that people do support the channel. Don't forget to join us on our weekly live stream on a Thursday night at 7:15 GMT. Now, we do have special guests. We have a randomly selected homework movie based on the wheel. So if you do want a movie put on the wheel, then please leave a comment on this video. I'll pick it up and I'll add it to the wheel for you. And we have a segment called The Featured Actor, where we also have a wheel that picks an actor at random. We then review their back catalogue, pick our top 5 movies, their worst movie, which movie we recommend to anybody. and we just have a discussion. And on the off script segments as well, we do like to put the link into the chat, and we'll bring our guests on and our people in the chat onto the channel, and that's your opportunity to take the chat in whichever direction you'd like, but keep it clean, please. And yeah, and we just generally have a good time. Now, I'm Steve. You've been watching Movie Chats, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.